Ah, the 80s and 90s, a time where flannel shirts were the height of fashion and the scent of freshly blown cartridges filled the air. Picture it. A time when gaming was not just about having the latest hardware or the most realistic graphics. It was an era of exploration, a time when the gaming industry was just starting to bloom. The digital landscape was ripe with potential, and developers were eager to push the boundaries of what was possible. This was the golden era of gaming, where the pixelated graphics of Atari, the chiptune soundtracks of the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the thrilling speed of Sonic on the Sega Mega Drive were the pinnacle of entertainment technology. The innovation and creativity of this period laid the foundation for the gaming industry as we know it today. Remember the excitement of tearing open a new game cartridge, the anticipation buzzing in the air like static electricity? There was something almost magical about that moment, a sense of adventure that was unparalleled. And then came the struggle of trying to beat the game armed with nothing but your own skills and determination. Internet guides, online walkthroughs, those were the stuff of science fiction. Instead, we had to rely on whispered rumors on the playground, the secret knowledge passed down from older siblings, or the rare and coveted strategy guides. And who could forget the frustration of getting stuck on a level, the elation of finally beating that unbeatable boss, or the satisfaction of discovering a hidden secret or Easter egg. These were the moments that defined our gaming experience, the memories that we carried with us long after the console was turned off. The games of this era were more than just a way to pass the time. They were a challenge, an adventure, a chance to step into another world. They taught us about perseverance, problem-solving, and the joy of exploration. It was a simpler time, a time where the only thing that mattered was the high score and the only cheat code we knew was up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. From the clunky Atari to the sleek PlayStation, gaming consoles have come a long way. This journey of evolution started with the Atari, the granddaddy of gaming consoles. With its wood grain finish and single-button joysticks, it introduced the world to the concept of home gaming, bringing the arcade experience into our living rooms. Its star title, Pong, was a simple but addictive game that set the stage for what was to come. Then came the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, a game-changer that took the world by storm. It revolutionized the gaming industry with its D-pad controller and a wide array of games. It introduced beloved characters like Mario and Donkey Kong, creating a whole new generation of gamers. The NES was a testament to the power of innovation and creativity in gaming. Not to be outdone, Sega entered the scene with the Mega Drive. Known for its 16-bit graphics and the speedy blue hedgehog Sonic, the Mega Drive was a powerhouse of a console. It brought gaming into the realm of high definition, showing gamers that their pixelated fantasies could look even better. The Nintendo 64, with its unique three-prong controller and the first successful implementation of analog stick, took console gaming to the third dimension. Games like Super Mario 64 and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time forever changed our perception of what a video game could be, bringing depth and exploration into the gaming mix. Finally, the PlayStation arrived. With its CD-based games, it brought a level of realism to gaming that was unparalleled. Games like Final Fantasy VII and Metal Gear Solid showcased complex narratives and cinematic sequences, turning gaming into an immersive storytelling medium. Each console brought something new to the table, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in gaming. They not only provided countless hours of fun, but also shaped the culture of their times, creating memories and experiences that have lasted generations. And as we look to the future, we can't wait to see where the next evolution in gaming consoles takes us. Let's take a trip down memory lane to the era of the Atari. In the mid-70s, this groundbreaking console burst onto the scene, forever changing the landscape of gaming. With its unique joystick and single-button controller, the Atari made gaming accessible to everyone. It was the home of iconic games like Space Invaders and Pong that have since become cultural touchstones. These games, though simple in design, were able to captivate players for hours on end. They didn't rely on flashy graphics or complex narratives. Instead, they offered pure, unadulterated fun. The Atari's impact on the gaming industry was profound. It was more than just a console. It was a pioneer blazing a trail for all that would follow. It showed us how games could transcend their humble beginnings to become a form of entertainment as valid as any other. The Atari was more than just a console. It was the start of a revolution. Moving on from the Atari, we enter the era of Nintendo and Sega. This period in gaming history was marked by an epic rivalry, a clash of titans if you will, that spurred on a wave of innovation and creativity. Nintendo, a company that had its roots in trading cards, had by this time already firmly established its place in the video game industry. With the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES for short, the company brought us games that would forever be etched into our collective memory. Games like Super Mario Bros., a platformer that introduced us to an Italian plumber with a penchant for mushroom power-ups and princess rescuing, became a household name, setting the bar for future platform games. On the other side of the battlefield, Sega, a company that started off as a producer of coin-operated amusement machines, was not to be outdone. They brought us the Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis, as it was known in North America. This console delivered a wealth of games that rivaled Nintendo's offerings. Among these was Sonic the Hedgehog, a speedy blue creature who raced through levels at breakneck speed, collecting rings and battling against the nefarious Dr. Robotnik. Sonic's fast-paced gameplay provided a stark contrast to Mario's more deliberate platforming, and it set Sega apart in a marketplace dominated by Nintendo. The rivalry between these two giants did more than just provide us with entertaining squabbles. It pushed both companies to their limits, driving them to outdo each other in terms of hardware capabilities, game creativity, and overall user experience. The result was a golden age of gaming, a time when the boundaries of what a game could be were being continually tested and expanded. Nintendo and Sega were the titans of their time, each leaving a lasting impact on the gaming industry. Their rivalry, while fierce, was also a driving force behind the remarkable progress of video gaming. And as we move forward, we will see how this progress continues to shape the world of gaming. Finally, we reach the era of the PlayStation. This was a time that marked a significant shift in the gaming world. As we waved goodbye to the pixelated characters and side-scrolling adventures of the past, we welcomed a new dawn of immersive 3D graphics and complex narratives. The PlayStation, introduced by Sony in 1994, was a powerhouse that brought gaming into the mainstream. It was more than a console. It was a cultural phenomenon. It stood tall, not just as a testament to technological advancement, but as a beacon of creative storytelling and innovative gameplay. One of the significant factors that set the PlayStation apart was its commitment to 3D graphics. This transition from two-dimensional sprites to three-dimensional models was a game-changer. It allowed for a level of immersion and realism that was previously unimaginable. The worlds were richer, the characters more lifelike, and the gameplay more engaging. The PlayStation was also home to some of the most iconic games in history. Final Fantasy VII, with its intricate storyline and memorable characters, revolutionized the role-playing genre. Metal Gear Solid, a tactical espionage action game, introduced us to a world of stealth and strategy, wrapping players in a web of intrigue and suspense. But the PlayStation was more than just a platform for great games. It was a trendsetter, a pace-setter. It set the standard for future consoles, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a gaming console. It was the first console to sell over 100 million units worldwide, a testament to its impact and popularity. The PlayStation era was a turning point in the world of gaming. It was a time of innovation and evolution, a time when gaming was no longer seen as just a pastime, but as a form of art, a medium for storytelling. The PlayStation was a game-changer, literally and figuratively, taking gaming to a whole new level. From the Atari to the PlayStation, gaming has evolved in ways we could have never imagined. As we traveled through the golden era of gaming, we've seen how each console has pushed the boundaries of what was possible in gaming. The Atari gave us a taste of the digital world, creating a new form of entertainment that was unlike anything we'd seen before. The Nintendo and Sega eras brought us into the realm of 3D gaming, giving depth and dimension to our digital adventures. The PlayStation era took this even further, bringing us immersive cinematic experiences that blurred the lines between gaming and reality. Each era, each console has brought something new and innovative to the table, whether it was revolutionary graphics, groundbreaking gameplay mechanics, or the creation of entirely new genres. The evolution of gaming consoles is a testament to the creativity and innovation of the gaming industry, and we can't wait to see what the future holds.